Next on the docket, Leon Rogers. Please step forward.
Chicago radio personality Leon Rogers Jr. says he's constantly getting calls from bill collectors and wants to know at what point these obnoxious calls are considered harassment and how he can get them to leave him alone.
All right, let me tell the audience, when I first met Leon Rogers, I did a radio show here in Chicago called The Morning Riot, and trust me, it's a riot. There is Leon, Nina Chantel, and Tony Sco, also known as Tony Schofield, okay? And they are a riot, and he started talking about the fact that some people have a lot of problems with bill collectors. So I said, Leon, you got to come on my show and talk about this because I hear it all the time. Bill collectors, they call you, they harass you, they lie to you, they intimidate you, they aggravate you. They are a pain in the you-know-what. So what we decided to do was have Leon come in and tell his story. So hit it, Leon.
Well, Judge, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone out here can relate. We've all had, you know, in these economic times right now, it's been a little tough. You might get behind on a few bills. Bill collectors just like call your house and talk crazy to you. That's when you decide to answer the phone. Normally, you'll sit and look at the phone and you'll treat them like a Jehovah's Witness knocking on your door. You lay low, cut all the lights off in the house. And then you get some that just ramble on and on about all the legal stuff they're gonna do to you. So I put my 5-year-old daughter on the phone with him and just be like, tell the man on the phone how your day in school was. And she just starts talking. One lady went a half an hour talking with my daughter for a half an hour. She's like, could you get your daddy? She's like, and we did hand turkeys today in school. So it's just getting to the point where it's driving me insane that these bill collectors can talk to you any kind of way, trying to get their debt or whatever. And I understand you're in the wrong, you do owe, but I feel that there's a certain way they should handle it. So when does it become harassment? Like, that's my question. Is there anything I can do to stop these people from calling me, you know, calling the reference people that I put down, you know, to chase me around?
First of all, Leon, you bring up an issue that is touching so many Americans today. With unemployment as high as it is, you know, and the interest rates as high as they are, people have fallen behind and they can't pick themselves up. And that's why it's so important at least to know what your rights are. And that's why I wanted to make sure that you told your story. A debt collector cannot call your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your job, or anyone else if they've got your number. So you say to me, okay, I'll tell them you're not supposed to call me now, or don't call my mother anymore. That ain't enough because they're not going to stop, okay? Because a lot of these collectors are making a commission. So this is how they make their living. So what you do, you answer the phone and you say, look, I'm going to tape record this call, and I just want you to know it, so hit it. Now, when you ask them who they are, they've got to give it to you, all right? They tell you, you write a letter to the company, and you say, I do not want to be called again. That's all you need to do. You tell them that, they cannot call you again. So now you say, okay, now what do? I send them the letter, they're still calling me. Then what you do is you make a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission. And there is a website, it's ftc.gov. They absolutely cannot engage in any kind of obscene, threatening, offensive behavior. And that's why you're going to tape record this, and you're going to tell them, don't tape record it secretly, okay? You got to tell them. And if they don't stop, then you have the right to sue them in state or federal court for harassment. And guess what? They have to pay attorney's fees. If you have to pay attorney's fees, they have to reimburse you for it. And it's a very easy cause of action to prove. You don't want to go to court. You don't want to sue anybody. I can read your mind. But what you want to do is you want to let the guy at the other end of the phone say, look, jerk, I know my rights. You tell me who you are, I'm writing you a letter, you don't call me again. You don't threaten me, you don't harass me, and don't do it, I'm reporting you to the Federal Trade Commission. They get fined $1,000 if they call you again.
We'll never have to pay bills again. Thank you, Judge.
Yay!
We ain't never got to pay bills again. I ain't paying no more bills. Thank you, Judge. I ain't paying no more bills no more. Yeah.
Oh, wait, Leon, get back here. Leon, hey, you still have to pay the bill. They just can't call you anymore. Oh.